Hello friends, welcome to another way of Hanuman session. Today's session we're gonna work on the inner thighs a little bit. So we start in goddess pose. Find your own goddess depending on the tightness of your hips. You have to adjust your feet. So if you have very open hips, your feet must be gazing to the sides, to the front and the back of your mat, so you can send the hip low. But if you don't have that much tight hips, you can little bit twist your foot towards the corners and set your hip low down here. The idea is to keep pushing your hip forward and having a straight spine in goddess. So we find your own goddess and coming to the cactus hands and staying here couple of breaths to start our session. Inhale, exhale, set your hip and start slowly shifting your weight from one feet to another. Just a slight bend in your knees, and as you move from side to side, you can lower your hip a little bit more towards the ground. This slight movement allows you to settle down into your goddess a little bit more, at the same time opening the inner thighs. For a couple of more breaths. If here you're having difficulties keeping your spine straight, you can place both of your hands on your inside of your legs and you can have some support here. Move just a little bit more, moving, warming up, settling down, getting closer and closer each and every side shift. 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Very nice. Inhale, open your chest forward, and then exhalation. Straighten your knees, bring the feet inside, and gently lower your chest down, placing your hands on the floor. From here we're gonna do some cat and cow. Inhaling, externally rotating your hips to do your cow, and then gazing forward, exhaling, pushing the ground with your hands, taking the belly in, rounding your neck. Inhalation again, send the hips back, gaze forward, feel your hips externally trying to rotate and open. And exhale, pulling the belly in, pushing the ground. Inhale again, cow, gaze forward, and from here, exhaling again, rounding your back, getting your heels in to rise up back to your goddess pose. This time you can keep your hands at the back of your lower back here, or you can take your hands at the back of your head, interlacing the fingers, and then we have 20 bounces, lowering down as much as we can, finding that last point of extension within your fascia to be able to bounce it back, but the control is fully on you. 20, 19, 18, keep pushing it, finding the last point. Now it's burning, that's how it's meant to be. There is no way to Hanuman without a little bit of pushing and a little bit of hurt and last. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here, hands up, reach up to sky, inhale, exhale, straightening your knees, lowering down again to your mat. Hands down, hips out. Another cow here. Inhale, gaze forward, and this time exhalation, move your hands forward and keep pushing your hip back and chest down like you're doing downward dog, but open legs. Inhale, exhale, 4 more breath. 2 more. Very nice. Now, again, bend your knees, get your heels inside again, rising back to your goddess. Once more. Chest, form. Take your spine straight. It's very important in goddess to keep a straight spine. Keep moving forward and knees moving outward. So again, have your hands inside your legs. Inhale, open your chest. With exhalation, lower your right shoulder down and gazing from the left shoulder up to sky, twisting your spine. And at the same time, I keep pushing my knees out to the earth. Inhaling, rising up, chest forward. Exhaling, lowering the left shoulder down, gazing from the right shoulder up. Inhale, rise up, straight spine. Exhale, right shoulder down, left gaze from the left shoulder. Inhale, again, come forward. Exhale, left shoulder down, gaze from the right shoulder. One more, both sides. We have hang on. Inhale, forward. Exhale, right shoulder. Lower down, push the knees out. Don't let them come in. Inhale, find your balance. Chest forward. Exhale, push the left shoulder down. Gaze from the right shoulder. Make sure you're twisting your spine. Inhale, again, come forward with exhalation. Again, straight your knees. Get the feet in and gently lower your head down this time as much as you can, keeping the belly in. 5 deep breaths each and every breath. Keep lengthening through the ground. Release your neck, your hands. 4 more breaths. Keep that opening within your hips, opening within your hamstrings. Actively pushing my hip up and head down for another 2. Very nice. Inhale, gazing forward and exhaling to left heel, Skandasana, very gentle. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, right heel, Skandasana, very gently. You can use your hands to support yourself. This is the beginning. And again, going to left side, very gentle. Going to right side, very gentle. In Skandasana, you have to be making sure that your left leg, the other leg, is actively flexing or pointing, so you can activate all the back line of your leg. Here, what we're trying to open, the hamstrings and the hips. Again, coming to left side, activating right leg, keeping the body straight, getting the hands in your heart center. Now we move without the hands. Moving to right, setting the hip down low, moving to left, setting the hip down low, moving to right, setting the hip down, moving to left, setting the hip down. 3 more. Right, left, 2 more. Right, left, 1 more. Right, left. Come back to right leg open. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, hold from the cross elbows. Send the body down, lengthening down again for 3 breaths. One more. Very nice. nice. Gently rising forward, and then one more time, bending the left knee, setting yourself in your left heel, Skandasana, and this time moving your hands forward and pushing your hip down low. Try to keep your hands a little bit towards the right center, because here, keeping the hands here, we're gonna move to other heel, keeping the hands in the center, leaning forward. Again, move the hip up, move it low. Move the hip up, right heel. Move the hip up, left heel. Move the hip up, right heel. Move the hip up, left heel. Very nice. Again, move to center and rise back to your wide open lunge. Inhaling forward, exhaling, lowering head down. If you do this wide leg forward bend properly, all the outer hips and also the inner thighs will be activated within the pose, giving you such a much more comfort in your Hanuman practice. And now, without rising up, I move towards my left leg. You can grab from your shin, right shin with the right hand. I'm grabbing my left shin, or you can grab your left ankle. And then from here, move your chest towards your left leg, getting your upper body parallel to your left leg. And from here, very gently pull yourself. Head is trying to lengthen through the left foot. And here I turn my chest towards my left leg. Try to get my right elbow down. Keep your left leg straight and belly in, so you can keep lengthening through the back of your leg. Four more. 2, 2, very gently rising, coming back to center, inhaling one breath, gazing forward, exhaling, lowering your head down again, and this time moving towards your right leg, grabbing from your right ankle or your right shin, and very gently pulling your chest towards your right leg, keeping the belly in, lengthening towards your right foot. The meridian, I'm twisting and I'm trying to move towards my right foot and getting my left elbow down. Keeping your right leg straight as much as you can, belly in, to be able to lengthen forward towards your right foot for another 4, 3, and one more. Coming gently to center and then bending both of your knees and then turning towards your right side, placing your left knee down, getting the forward of your mat, and then very gently rising up to your low lunge. And then you can keep your right hands on top of your right knee, untuck the toe behind, and push your hip forward and low down, getting as close as the ground. Chest gazing forward and lengthening up, pushing your hip down and forward. And now from here, you can place your hands down, inhale forward, and with exhalation, coming to Ardha Hanuman, pulling the belly in and lengthening forward, gazing forward. Inhaling, pushing the hip down low, opening your chest forward. Exhaling, belly in, Ardha Hanuman. in Ardha Hanuman, I'm pulling my belly in so I can lengthen forward with my upper body, so I can stretch my hamstrings more. One more. Inhale. Press the feet down, open your chest, forward, exhale, again. Belly in, Ardha Hanuman, upper body, forward. And now from here, place your right leg and come to right heel, Skandasana, twisting the left foot down. And very gently moving to the back of your mat, coming to the left feet, to the other side, to low lunge. I'm carrying my mic with me today because I forget my top in the tent and it's just a little bit far away from here, so I hope you don't mind. Well, coming to low lunge again. Inhale with exhalation, pushing your hip low down and chest forward. And from here, make sure that you have this tension away from your right quads and psoas inside. Lengthen a little bit more up. And then you can place your hands down low, inhaling, chest forward, and exhaling, pulling the belly in. Straighten your left leg. Try to move forward with your upper body, pulling the belly in. Again, come back forward. Place the left foot down, open your chest forward, pushing your hip low. Exhale, pulling the belly in, gazing forward, and then moving forward. Inhale, one more. Chest forward, hip down low, open, and exhale. Coming back to Ardha Hanuman, pulling the belly in, trying to move as forward as you can with your upper body. One more breath. Very nice. Come back forward. Place, sit on top of your left heel, Skandasana. And then very gently come back to the middle of your mat, placing both of your knees down low, coming to your hero pose and sitting on top of your heels. Maybe a couple of breaths here to set yourself down for a little bit more moment for the inner thighs. Always give some time to yourself within the practice to be able to concentrate on the effects and the activation of the practice within your body, within your physical, within your mind, within your energy body. Feeling all that root energy, Muladhara chakra is getting activated and surrounding you from bottom to top. Open your eyes and take your hands forward and place your right foot to the right side, right edge of your mat. Your right foot must be in the same line with your left knee. So when I rise up to like this, you must be able to see your right heel just crossing your left knee. You can get your right foot a little bit more towards the right side, and just like we did in low lunge, we're gonna do it here. This is like side lunge. So inhale with exhalation this time. I bend my knee towards right, getting my hip down low. And inhale, rising up to center. Exhaling, bending the knee and moving towards the side. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, going to inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, moving again. And this time, of course, always you can place something on below your knees. And here we hold this position. You can place your right elbow on top of your right knee. And here what I want is to get my hip a little bit more closer. But don't let your chest down low. Keep your chest up. Exactly. I'm using the force of my spine to go all the way down into my thighs. Staying here a little bit more. I know it's painful, but it's nice. Little pain doesn't kill nobody. So here, very gently, I lower my hands down low and I move them forward, and then I get my chest down again like I'm doing downward dog, pushing my hip a little bit more back, feeling my thighs and my hip a little bit more. Free breath. 2, 4, 1. Very nice. Coming back to center. Center, I mean keep your hands here. And now I want you to move your right foot toward the right side of your mat. You can get it out from your mat and then come on top of your heel, straightening your right foot. Now we're gonna do slides here, but make sure that you slide in your hand aligned with your left knee. Don't let your right heel to cross this line. Imagine a one straight line coming from your left knee and going all the way to the right side, and follow that line, pushing your right heel towards the right. Once you come to this level, now you have to open your chest forward rather than lowering it down. So what I do, by keeping my spine straight forward, I lower my hip down low as much as I can. And then find the last point here. My last point is on the floor. Your last point will be on the floor soon as well if you can keep constantly practicing with a good dedication. But for now, find your last place that you feel your inner thighs here. For staying for another 8 breaths. This is the peak pause of our practice today. So 8 beautiful breaths. It's just a couple of seconds, not more. So enjoy it for another 7. Already one gone. Here my left leg is kind of in frog, and my left heel is aligned with my left knee. It's not a little closer to my body or far away. It's doing the 90 degrees here. I hope yours is doing, maybe it's a little bit late to tell this, but even if not, you can try to adjust it for another 4 breaths. I know that my breaths are a little bit longer than normal, but this is the yogi breath. 4 seconds in, 8 seconds out. So in total, one breath is 12 seconds. So in any other asana, you can try to practice this. In time, your breaths will be like this, and if you're taking ujjayi breath, it's already like that. Let's try once. Now exhale and inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 1. Let go. Perfect, guys. And let's try to slowly get out from our asana very gently. Don't go fast. If you go fast, you might injure yourself. Mostly in yoga, people injure themselves going out from the asana because it takes minutes sometimes. 10, 20 minutes to get into asana, and then they try to get out from the same asana in 5 seconds. So you can imagine, I pull the string for 10 minutes and then I let it go, my injury. So slowly, always. And of course, we have the other side. Coming back to our posture, this time putting the left foot on the left side, maybe a little bit more towards the left, because when I'm gonna move towards left, I want my knees to be on top of my ankle like in every other asana that we do. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, move down low. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, move down. Inhale, last two. Exhale, move down low. One more, come back to center. Exhale, move down low. Very nice. Staying here, maybe putting your elbow, ordering a coffee or maybe tea because you're doing yoga. Yeah, people can actually do yoga and drink coffee at the same time. I don't know how it's possible, but they do. Mostly, I don't eat or drink anything at least 2 hours before yoga. Sometimes maybe coffee an hour before, but not while I'm practicing, for sure not. Even music sometimes it's distraction to go to inside. Very nice. And lowering your hands down low, keeping the shape of your legs as they are, and then moving your hands forward, setting your chest down low, pushing your hip back. The upper body is doing downward dog, lower body is struggling. For two more breaths. For one more breath. Very nice. Moving hands back again, closer to your body, and then very gently moving your left heel towards the left side, straightening your left leg, and very gently moving your left heel towards the left side, and at the same time getting your upper body, your spine straight, so you can create some sort of tension, weight, pressure on your inner thighs to open your hips and glutes more, to lower down. Here, very gently, very slowly, for 8 breaths. Half already gone. One more. Very gently. Again, very slowly getting out from the asana, helping yourself out, coming back to your hero again, setting your hip down low to your heels, getting your hands on top of your knees, closing your eyes. And trying to concentrate on any sensations. Making taking long inhalation, carrying on that energy that you're waking up within your all the way from your spine up to your head. And your exhalation, you're settling it down. Calming it down. You should observe the slow breathing. Even a small meditation. You can set yourself down to Skandasana. Or if this practice is a gate to follow you for another practice, then of course this is your own practice. You modify it as your heart beats you. Namaste.